We are on the way to the Jordan River, heading east, driving downhill from Jerusalem to the Jordan Valley, to the lowest place on earth, next to Jericho, along a minefield to a special site with a great story. Shalom, here from the Jordan River. That's where we are, at that amazing spot here in Israel, exactly at the border with Jordan. At the back we can see the Jordanian. Sometimes you see even a Jordanian soldier here standing, guarding this border. Now at that place where we are right now, there we have the amazing story from the Old Testament and the New Testament. First, from the Old Testament. That's why it is also called in Arabic Qasser el-Yahud, meaning the palace of the Jews. So we think that this is the place, because it's mentioned in the Bible, it should be opposite to Jericho. And that's where we are right now. Here we believe the crossing of the children of Israel in the time of Joshua happened. When they went through this Jordan River on dry, with leading the Ark of the Covenant with the priest coming from here. You can read it in the book of Joshua, chapter 3 and chapter 6. That's happened here at that place. But we have maybe also another story from the Old Testament here, and that's where we have the healing of this prideful soldier, army leader. And I mean for Naaman, as we read in the second book of Kings, chapter 5. Naaman, when he came to get healed of his leprosy, he came to a prophet Elisha, and he was telling him, go to the Jordan River and dip yourself 7 times and then you will be healed. But he was a very prideful person. And thank God he in the end heard what his servant said to him, and he went and he was healed. And there we have already a lesson, a great lesson also to us. And the second and the most major and main story that we have here is, of course, the baptism of our Lord, Yeshua, Jesus, here by John the Baptist. And that can be read in the book of Matthew, in the Gospel of Matthew, chapter 3. Here, Jesus came from the Galilee all the way down from the north to this place, and here he was baptized by John. Now, and then we read that the Spirit had a shape of a dove. That happened here at that place. My beloved Son, to whom I please so much. That's happened here to this place. Now, the symbolic is great. I believe that's not a coincidence that what happened here when the children as a people, the children of Israel, as a people, as a nation, came through into the promised land. And then as an individual, we, after our baptism, entering also our promised land. Then in those days, it was Joshua, Yehoshua. Today it is Yeshua, Jesus, through him. Now interesting, even there, another symbolic I see here. In those days, as we read in the Old Testament, the generation who came out from Egypt died in the desert, in those 40 years in the desert, in the wilderness. Only 2, Joshua and Caleb, went through this Jordan River. And here, in the individual, as a person, we need to die to ourselves. And that happened also during the baptism. The old man in us died. We are a new creation, entering our promised land. That's the beautiful picture that we have here. I always say, every one of us needs to cross his Jordan River. That's the message from this unique place here at the Jordan River, at the Jordanian border, Israeli-Jordanian border that we have here. So with this message. I want to bless all of you, your friend here, Michael Schneider.